Hey everyone, and welcome back to Remember This Tech. In today's video we got something really exciting. We've got a first look and unboxing of a new GPU. Well, what is it? Well, let's just take a look, shall we? It's the Gigabyte GeForce RTX 5060. I got this on sale for around $249, and your mileage may vary. They're hovering around 300 now. And this is pretty much the entry-level system, the entry-level 5060 card. Well, without further ado, I'll just crack the box open because that's what you really want to see anyways, right? So without further ado, come on, let's go! On first glance, you know, this is a 2-fan design, the WINDFORCE 8GB Eagle Overclock edition. Supports DLSS 4, ray tracing, Reflex Studio. On the back of the box we have here, features the NVIDIA Blackwell architecture CPU. You can use it for AI, NVIDIA ACE, AI enhanced graphics performance with NVIDIA DLSS 4 frame generation. You know, it says video enhancement with AI. Like if you're going to run this in your machine and you're going to do a local version of a offline chatbot, you could assign this GPU for use with Olama, whatever you're choosing, you know, and load some AI offline instances. So your minimum system requirements: PCI Express, graphics slot required, Windows 11 or 10, 64-bit and 64-bit Linux, one PCI 8-pin power connector, minimum 450 watt power supply. And we got the moment of truth. It is a rather modest sized card, and that might be great for some of you because if you have a smaller case, this might be less power draw and also easier to fit in there. This is all that's in the box, except for the quick start guide. Modest padding, but adequate. Quick start guide by Gigabyte. Just tells you how to insert your graphics card, insert the 8-pin or 4-pin here, and the graphics outputs on the card. You can see, brand new. There it is in all its glory. Gigabyte Eagle. Alright, let's take off these. It's got 4 display outputs. It has 3 DisplayPort outs and 1 HDMI. And you can see the back of the card. You know what? It kind of feels like plastic for the back plate. And that's because it is. Now, I mean, you know, there's PCB in here, of course, but kind of disappointed, but at this price point, I'm not sure what to expect, but it's plastic. You might notice first off the 8X PCI Express slot. Now this is PCI Express 5.0, so if you're running out of AX, you know, we'll see how that is in future gaming testing. So if you're interested in that kind of content, now might be a great time to hit the like button and subscribe. Well, I'll be putting this in a newer Intel system to do some testing coming up soon. You don't want to miss it. If you look on the side here, you can see that there's the PCB is only this wide here. They really shrunk it in the die somehow. And then you have extra cooling for the heat sink and the heat pipes here. Let's go over a little bit more of the specs just in case I didn't go over them. This NVIDIA RTX 5060 is 8 gig of GDDR7 memory. It only features 128-bit memory bus, but usually that shouldn't handicap this card too much. And it's considered a significant upgrade over the GDDR6, offering much higher bandwidth compared to the previous generations, which is great for higher resolutions demanding textures. This card, as I said, utilizes PCI Express 5.0. Well, you might not get the max out of the PCI Express 5.0 bandwidth for gaming just yet. Maybe that's why they put it at 8x for this card. Besides saving money on that PCB on that card, of course. But cooling, it's got the WINDFORCE cooling system by Gigabyte. We also have slightly overclocked out of the box, factory overclock. So in case you're into that, it might be giving you a few extra FPS. So this combination of the new 50 series architecture, the GDDR7 memory, and Gigabyte's good cooling solution suggests that this should be a capable card for 1080p gaming and maybe even light 1440p gaming, maybe with a little upscaling depending on what game you play, and the settings, of course. This card is aimed at providing an excellent gaming experience, so you can test out some of the latest titles with getting the latest features without breaking the bank. It's meant to be an entry 50 series card, a step above the 5050 series. You'll be able to get features like DLSS and ray tracing for stunning visuals, but again, you're gonna have to adjust some of the settings for ray tracing at higher resolutions, of course. For value, this is probably the cheapest 5060 you're gonna find out there brand new. Some of you out there might say or question the 8 gig of GDDR memory, but you got to put yourself in the aspect of what games you're playing. What do you need this for? If 8 gig today is going to suit your needs and you grab this for $250 or $275 or $300 and it's going to fit your bill, now might be the time to get a new card, because there's memory shortages, if you haven't heard, and that's going to affect the GPU market very soon. So don't expect these prices to hold too long. So whether you wait or you get your GPU now, that's on you. 8 gig, 16 gig, expect, in my humble opinion, those prices will rise. If you're interested in this, I'll put it in the description section below with a link, so check it out, it helps me out. So thanks for coming along in this unboxing, and thanks for watching. Remember this tech.